Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about imposter syndrome and rejection. I know this is a topic that stops a lot of people from doing what they want to be doing, and I had to learn to deal with this for the longest time in order to just do things even though everything around me was telling me that I was not good enough to do them. For example, the book I'm currently writing about eating disorders and mental health and productivity, it connects a little bit of everything, and I really want to publish it, and I have been writing it for the longest time, but I'm always like, why should I publish it? Why should anyone read my book, should read my words? I'm not a specialist. I mean, I'm just sharing my story, so I'm still writing it, and hopefully I will publish in less than a month. Or for example, the other day I made a post on LinkedIn saying that I was going to revamp some LinkedIn profiles for free, and I've done this for myself, and I've been doing this for a company that I love, to help people out, and I wanted to do this for free. The post blew up. It has 70,000 views at this point, and there's so many kids wanting to book calls with me and asking me stuff about resumes and about how to pass the ATS and all these kind of things. And I've done this for myself, and I've helped my friends, my peers, and a lot of people. But now I'm feeling a very high level of imposter syndrome because, who am I to tell these kids what they need to be doing to land their dream jobs, you know? I always think that you can get better at something if you just research it on the internet and you try to become more knowledgeable on the topic. So I think that at a certain point when it's not like you're a specialist, but you know so much about the topic, you think it's obvious. And you think that it's not valuable and that you should not teach it because, it's just all over the internet, you know? But what's valuable for you and what's obvious for you, it's not the same as for other people. So maybe I know more than these kids, so when I help them, it's something that it's already very solid for me. So I should just overcome this and just go and help them out, because then they can also leverage on their knowledge. So there are 3 things that I think you can do to beat your imposter syndrome. And the first one is to get out of your body. So basically look at the thing that you're doing as it's not yourself and it's a separate body. So you're in control and you're just acting in order to do the things that you want to do. So that way you detach your ego and the fact that you think you're not a specialist from your own body, and you can just do things. When you separate yourself from the role that you're playing, you realize that more often than not, people are focused on themselves and not focused on you, because no one cares about you, you know. You think you have the spotlight, but you actually don't. The second thing you can do is to ask questions, because I think one of the reasons that we suffer from imposter syndrome is because we think that we need to be experts in order to help someone or to teach something, which is not actually true. As I said before, you're always learning, you're always becoming better. So if you know something more than someone that it's here, then you can teach them that something. So basically just ask a bunch of questions, also to that people, also to people that know more, in order for you to know more, but also realize that you know more than someone else. So it's okay if you just answer those questions. The third thing that you can do is to separate and realize that you can be a guide and not a guru. And Ali Abdaal talks about this a lot, and he talks about it in his video about the imposter syndrome as well, because you're not an expert. You are not going to be an expert, and that's okay. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I have researched a lot of things. I've applied them into my own life, and I went from point A to point B, and these were the results. So do you want help? Come to me and I will help you. But I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm not claiming that I'm the LinkedIn superstar, so I will teach you everything there is to know about LinkedIn. I'm not. I'm just in my corner and I'm like, I did this, it worked, so now I'm here. If you want help, I'm willing to help you. The connection that I want to do with imposter syndrome and rejection is mostly about self-rejection. For example, I have been invited for an interview with LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is one of my dream companies. It's one of my favorite companies and I love them. And when I was invited for this interview, my first thought was like, I'm not good enough for this. I need to be so much better. But if someone believes in you and if you just do it, you know, it's because you're actually already good enough. Don't be the one self-rejecting yourself. I believe it's just a question of you stopping yourself from getting to your goals and to your dreams because you just put things into a perception that it's not the right one, and you self-reject yourself and don't give life and people the freedom to actually get to know you and that you're already good enough, you know, you are already good enough. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's all I wanted to say for this video. I know I haven't been very active over here and I have no idea what I'm doing with this channel because I want to be publishing shorter kind of content and I want it to be good. So I haven't had the time to actually put in the time and effort because life has been a lot lately. And I've been very active on LinkedIn because I'm growing very exponentially over there, so go follow me on there. And I will do a last video, and I will do a video about my internship on Accenture because a lot of people have been asking me that. But overall, just go follow me on other socials. I will be launching a lot of cool stuff and resources in the coming month until the end of the year. And I guess that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any tips to overcome imposter syndrome because I'm always fighting against it. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.